heart of a forgotten town, there stood an Airbnb that whispered stories of inexplicable charm and undeniable allure. A place where travelers could find solace in its bewitching exterior and were enticed by its dangerously low rental price. Unbeknown to those who were captured by its beauty, this Airbnb held a sinister secret that was woven within its very walls. It was a moonlit night when Sarah and Matthew, an adventurous couple, decided to embark on a much-needed getaway. They stumbled upon the seemingly perfect Airbnb, their excitement overshadowing any lingering doubts. A charming Victorian house, with ivy crawling up its sides, greeted them at the entrance. Its windows whispered invitingly, offering a glimpse into the mysteries hiding behind closed doors. Stepping inside, they were greeted by a man with a weathered smile, the owner of this enigmatic establishment. He had a peculiar aura, an otherworldly charisma that made Sarah's skin crawl. Dismissing her concerns as mere imagination, they exchanged pleasantries before he handed them the key to their perfect little escape. Once settled in their room, exhaustion claimed them. Eager to explore the town the following morning, they decided to turn in early, unaware of the eerie presence that lay dormant in the room. As their heads touched the crisp white pillows, a malevolent force began to stir. The moment Sarah closed her eyes, a faint hum filled the air, barely detectable. Little did they know, the bed they lay upon had the power to steal away their precious time, siphoning away the hours they spent in slumber. Each hour they dozed was one stripped from their allotted lifespan, snatched away by the insidious collection of the owner. Hours slipped away, casting a dark shadow over Sarah and Matthew's lives. They felt sluggish and depleted, their energy waning with each passing night they spent in that unholy bed. Yet, oblivion clouded their minds, shielding them from the truth of their stolen time. Meanwhile, the owner reveled in his immortality, feeding off the life force of his guests. His eyes gleamed with a twisted satisfaction as he smiled, knowing he had amassed another 10 hours to stave off the creeping fingers of his own mortality. His collection of stolen time lay hidden, an ominous vault of lives discarded. The town itself seemed to pulse with an unnatural aura, its streets and buildings carrying the weight of countless stolen hours. Whispers of the Airbnb's dark secret whirled through the wind, yet no one dared to challenge the immortal collector, veiled by the protection of his sinister creation. But fate had other plans for Sarah and Matthew. The veil of ignorance was slowly lifted as they stumbled upon a secret chamber concealed within the Airbnb's attic. Rows upon rows of ticking clocks, suspended in the air by invisible strings, revealed the truth they had long unknowingly lived. Fear washed over them as they realized the depths of the evil that consumed their lives. Determined to break free from the clutches of this macabre trap, they hatched a plan to confront the immortal owner once and for all. As the final night fell upon them, they stood before the owner, their hearts laced with righteous anger. His eyes glowed like the embers of a dying fire, a reflection of the stolen life he clung to. But before he could utter a word, they shattered the hourglass that held his dark power. In that moment, time froze, suspended between life and death. With his immortal lifeline severed, the owner shrieked, his existence unraveled before their eyes. His monstrous grip released its hold on them, and their stolen hours were finally repaid. Sarah and Matthew emerged from that nightmare, exhausted and scarred, yet triumphant. As they left the Airbnb behind, they vowed to unravel the tales of other unsuspecting victims and set them free from their stolen time. But the whispers of the immortal collector would forever linger, haunting their memories. And so, they ventured into the world, guardians of stolen time, ensuring the terrifying Airbnb would never claim another victim again.